So what started this argument at the Shoe Palace?
So it had nothing to really do with me. It was just me and a group of my friends. It was someone's birthday. We were just in the mall cashing out behind my friend. And I told her, I said, hey, it looks like this girl is going to hit you. Next thing I know, this girl did hit my friend. Mind you, I moved out the way. I didn't fight. And I got scared. And I told him, hey, get out of my face. Da-da-da-da, whoop-de-whoop-whoop.
Okay, let me ask you something. Do you think the court reporter can take da-da-da-da-da, whoop-whoop-whoop
No,
down thing?
I'm sorry.
You got in a fight at the Shoe Palace and the security guard got hit by your long nail.
I didn't.
If you would have, here's the thing, if you would have had your natural nails on, maybe he wouldn't have been injured.
Mm-hmm.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a court case where Judge Boyd reacts to an assault involving nails. Let's watch it together.
All right, thank you. All right, court is calling 2024 CR 3748. And this will be our last case. State of Texas versus DeAndre Debriel. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state? Defense? And are you Ms. Debriel?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all of the discovery?
To the best of my knowledge, yes.
Did you review it with your client?
Yes.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Ms. Debriel, did you review the document entitled Application for Deferred Adjudication or Community Supervision with your attorney?
Yes.
Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney?
Yes.
Did you understand it? Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Proceeding on count one and waiving count two.
Any objection?
No.
All right, did you review the document entitled Court Admonishments and Defendant's Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand in count one, you're charged with assault, bodily injury on a security officer? That's a third-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand? Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent? Did you understand by entering this plea you were giving up those rights? Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine? Did you understand? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
Very much so.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes.
Ms. Debriel, did you review the document? I'm sorry. Just 1 second. There's an email that's coming through for me. Ms. Debriel, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, state is proceeding on count one. There's a $400 fine, and the state recommends deferred adjudication. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense, is that the plea?
Yes, we just asked for consideration after the fine.
State, is that the plea?
It is, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be
The judge is a true example of clarity and fairness, calmly guiding everyone through the legal process without any rush or confusion. She makes sure that everyone fully understands what they're agreeing to and the consequences of their choices. It's like the courtroom is her stage, where she double-checks every detail to ensure no one forgets they're giving up their rights for a chance at a plea deal. After all, who needs a jury when the judge is handling things so efficiently?
and rules upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, are there any such motions? Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 3 years. There be a top evaluation, 120 hours of community service restitution, no contact with Benjamin Mendoza and Colin Johnson, anger management classes. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes.
Then to the offense as charged in count 1, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State any evidence?
Yes, Your Honor. State Exhibit number 1 with all of its attachments. No objection.
State you may be excused. Did you review the document entitled Waiver and Consent to Stipulation of Testimony and Stipulations with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you sign it in all the appropriate places? Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent? Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses, statements, and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will defer finding the guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are we proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, please.
All right. So what started this argument at the Shoe Palace?
So it had nothing to really do with me. It was just me and a group of my friends. It was someone's birthday. We were just in the mall cashing out like $3,000 worth of stuff. So it was girls behind us. One of them got behind my friend, and I told her, I said, "Hey, it looks like this girl is going to hit you." Next thing I know, this girl did hit my friend. Mind you, I moved out the way. I didn't fight. I didn't do any of
Can I
that.
ask you this, please? So not just
Oh, I'm so sorry. So we're just buying stuff up at the mall. One of the girls was behind my friend. I told my friend, "Hey, this girl is looking like she's gonna do something to you." The girl actually did hit my friend. So the people that I was with, everybody fought except for me. I'm on the sideline. You can see it on cameras. I'm on the sideline doing nothing. So I walk out of the store and we're all walking towards the exit. 7 or 8 security guards run up behind me, and the guy didn't even give me a chance to say anything, do anything. He was aggressive towards me, and I got scared. And I told him, "Hey, get out of my face, da 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 da, whoop de whoop whoop."
Okay, let me ask you something. Do you think the court reporter can take da 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 whoop whoop whoop
No.
down?
I'm sorry. No, ma'am.
So, Maria,
yes.
that's da 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 whoop whoop whoop, and I may have missed one of the da 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 dots.
I'm sorry. So they just started. So the security man.
All right, so let me just tell you.
Yes, ma'am.
Security guard is saying you caught him in.
It looks like the security guard got caught up in your whoop-doop moment, and the nails were just an added twist. But hey, at least it was all captured on camera. So, when it's your turn to explain what happened, you can just show the footage and let everyone see the full, action-packed story. Now, that's what I call a defense strategy.
With your fingernail. Were you wearing those nails?
They were longer, and I'm sorry.
They were longer?
Yes, ma'am.
So it caught him in his eye.
Yes, ma'am.
That's why we're here.
And I do apologize about that, but at the same token, if 7 men was coming at you, you would be scared too. If 7 men threw you into an iron gate, you would feel the same way I did.
I would have picked up the phone and called the police
Oh,
if
they
I'm
were
at the Shoe Palace.
They were already there.
Here's my question.
Yes, ma'am.
Why was a girl behind your friend looking like she was going to hit her? What was going on?
They was hating on us.
All right, why?
Because we was in the mall just catching up, just spending a lot of piece of change. That's a nice mall, spending some money.
Shoe Palace?
No, okay, well, I like shoes. I don't know about everybody else, but we spent a lot of money in the mall that day.
And which mall was this?
The one that's got the big boots on the outside of it that I'm not allowed to
North
go back
Star?
to.
Okay. All right. You know what somebody said in a program that I watch? He said, wealthy people don't spend their money on fancy items because they're wealthy. They don't need to spend a lot of money so people can see that they're wealthy. He said poor people, some, will never obtain wealth because they keep buying stuff to show that they're wealthy. Like, I never understood when people would buy, like, for example, the Hermes bag. That bag is like $20,000, maybe more. 120,000, some of them. It's like people buy that bag, 120,000, poor people financially, and they don't have $20,000 to put in the bag. They like maybe have $100. But here's the thing. You got in a fight at the Shoe Palace and the security guard got hit by your long nail.
I didn't.
If you would have, here's the thing. If you would have had your natural nails on, maybe he wouldn't have been injured.
Mhm.
But this is where we are. So the people you were with who are listed in here, Tahaya Lovejoy, Linda Marie Lovejoy.
Who? I don't know.
You don't know any of them? Okay. All right. This is what I'm going to do. Are you employed?
Yes, ma'am.
What do you do?
I'm an AGM for a management company for hotels. An AGM and assistant general manager.
All right. The court is going to sentence you to 3 years deferred adjudication. There's a $400 fine that will be probated. Do you have any children?
No.
All right. There's to be no contact with the following persons. Benjamin Mendoza, Colin Johnson, I think this is Tahiyah, TA'Khiya Lovejoy, Linda Marie Lovejoy, Tanisha Lauren Jones, Laurin. I know you say you love shoes. Not at the Shoe Palace anymore.
Okay.
So no contact with the Shoe Palace. And I tell you what, I'll do no contact at the Shoe Palace at North Star Mall. Far be it from me to take away your ability.
Looks like the judge had a moment of generosity, adding a no-contact order for the Shoe Palace at North Star Mall. After all, the last thing the defendant needs is another shopping spree to make a statement. No more flashy boots, expensive kicks, or any more whoop-whoop drama at the mall, just some good, clean, nail polish-free fun. Who would have thought court proceedings would come with a shopping ban? At least now the defendant has a simple shopping list. No more Benjamin, Colin, or Tanisha in the picture.
To all the Shoe Palaces.
Okay.
So Shoe Palace at North Star. Proof of employment within 30 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Anger management course. Regular random UAs. Field visits. 1 time per month for 2 months. Probation. Is there anything else? Just 1 second. Probation.
Okay.
Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
No, but I have a question.
Yes.
So you said that there's going to be field visits to, I'm assuming my home, which is cool,
Yes.
fine and dandy. I don't live in San Antonio.
Oh, where do you live?
I live in Killeen.
Oh, okay. And she's going to be out of Killeen probation.
Yes, sir. Regular reporting to June.
Yes. And transferred to Killeen, Texas. What parish is that?
Bell.
I'm sorry, county.
Bell.
Bell County. All right.
Probably from Louisiana.
All right. Did you review the trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. You understand? All right, we can go off the record. In this court, to be successful on probation, communication is key. If there's an issue, let probation know. If you feel as though they're not addressing it, you can come back to this court and we can compare shoes.
Okay.
All right. All right. Probation will speak with you.
A classic move from the judge, laying down the law while tossing in a little life advice. Apparently, good communication is key to success on probation. And if things go south, no worries, just come back and they'll compare shoes. Because nothing says courtroom wisdom like a casual footwear comparison. Who knew probation had such a stylish twist, with county transfers, field visits, and a strict no-shoe palace policy?